Hey guys, welcome to VTech Blog, a place where you would find suggestions regarding gadgets and vehicles based on my personal experience. So guys, today we're going to talk about top motorcycle engines in the market. For motorcycles, we do have 2-cylinder, single cylinder, 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder or 8-cylinder up to 12-cylinder engines, but those are not the top successors. So we have picked 3-cylinder setups, one is singles, 2 and 4. So these engine setups consist most of the market share on the market for when it comes to motorcycle. For four-wheelers, 2 cylinders and single cylinder does it consist. There are 4, 3, 6 and up ahead. So at first we're going to talk about the single cylinder setup. So guys, in the single cylinder we do have two setups, that is one HOHC and DOHC. So guys, this HOHC and DOHC stands for single overhead camshaft or dual overhead camshaft. So in the single cylinder, we do have a construction like we have a cylinder. In underneath we have the crankshaft, and on the upper channel we have the camshaft. The camshaft houses the valves. So in the SOHC, the construction is very simple. Over cylinder, that is single overhead camshaft. So over cylinder on the camshaft we have over cylinder we have a single camshaft which houses two valves. In the DOHC setup, on the upper part of the cylinder we do have dual camshaft with houses two valves each. So that was the difference between the HOHC and DOHC. In the HOHC, over cylinder we have single camshaft, and in the DOHC we have two camshafts. So guys, that was all about the single cylinder. Now we have the two cylinder. In the two cylinder we have different type of setups like parallel twin, V-twin, V-twin 90 degree, flat twin and inline twin. So guys, parallel twin and inline twin both are the same thing. In these both engine setups, the cylinders are situated side by side and which are controlled by a single camshaft. So these both are HOHC setup with two valves. In the V-twin and V-twin 90 degree, these both cylinders are very much similar to each other. The only difference between is in the V-twin the cylinders are situated in V form, and in the V-twin the cylinders are still situated in V form, but now they make a 90 degree between each of the cylinder. So if we have this setup in the V-twin 90 degree, we have this type of cylinder setup. So this is the basic difference between V-twin and V-twin 90 degree. Guys, in the flat twin engine, we do have the engine compartment in between, and the cylinders are positioned flat. So the only difference between all these is in their cylinder construction, cylinder placement. In the parallel twin, the cylinders are placed side by side. In the V-twin, the cylinder is placed in V form, and in the flat twin, the cylinders are placed flatly. So guys, that was all about the two cylinders. Now we have the 4-cylinder setup. So guys, 4-cylinder setups are generally up ahead a 650 or 500cc motors. Like we took an example of the CBR 650F. So CBR 650F comes with an inline 4-cylinder. That is the cheapest inline 4-cylinders available in the market. The bike is very talky, very powerful, but where it lacks, moreover where Honda adjusted that whole lot of money to make it a bit cheaper, is in the suspension, in the body, in the frame, in the handlebars, everything, because that bike is not a sports bike, that's a sports tourer. So Honda has comprised inline 4-cylinder into it, but at a cheaper price because they make it a sport tourer, not a sport machine. Like we have the Daytona, that do come with a same setup, but the Daytona costs around 10.5 and the CBR 650F cost about 7.5. So the 3 lakh difference is because of the suspension, the kick shifters, the handlebars and etc. So in the 4-cylinder setup we have different type of engine cylinder setups like inline 4, flat 4 and oval piston 4. So inline 4, the inline 4 is very similar to the inline twin or parallel twin. The 4 cylinders are situated side by side, which are controlled through a single or dual overhead camshaft, but the construction in the parallel form. The flat 4, we have the basic engine compartment, and 4 cylinders are placed in flat position. So this is the flat 4 construction. Let me run this for oval piston. So guys, in the oval piston 4, we have 4 cylinder. That is very much similar to the flat, but the construction here is, this is the cylinder. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have 4 cylinders, but the pistons which join them to the crankshaft, these are in oval formation. So normally we have seen these are cylinders, these are pistons, and this is connected to the crankshaft. So this is straight. In the oval piston, the crankshaft, the cylinders are connected to the crankshaft in oval position. So the pistons here are situated in the oval position. So this is the basic difference between a flat 4, oval 4 and the inline 4. Let me tell you again, in the inline 4, the cylinders are situated side by side. In the flat 4, the cylinders are placed flatly. And in the oval piston 4, the cylinders are very similar to the flat, but the pistons which connect the cylinders to the crankshaft are placed in the oval formation. So guys, that was all about the single cylinder, 2 cylinder and 4 cylinder engines. I may make a video regarding 6 cylinder, 8 cylinder, 10 and 12. Well, I'm not decided when I will make that. I have made a video of a 2-stroke and 4-stroke motors, the 2-stroke versus 4-stroke. If you haven't watched that, click on the link above. And do like, comment and share my videos. It's VTech Vlog.